Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. David's Displays here, and I'm just gonna do another truck update. I know I haven't really posted in a while. I also haven't been really building many trucks. Since the last video, I've finished the two that I showed that I started, and I built one more, and I just modified, just changed a little thing on the one truck. But yeah, here we'll get started with the crew cab. So here is my crew cab camper truck I got. Here, I'll take the camper out for now. So here it is. I showed the bed in the last video, but since then I've also painted the bed rails chrome for try to make it look like the diamond plating. Bed rail covers you can get for them. Painted a bed liner in it. I painted it back bumper. I put a hitch on it, all the basic things. I painted the interior blue as well, as you can kind of see in there. Painted the dash and everything black still. Steering wheel, that kind of stuff. Paint didn't turn out super good. Turned out good enough. But being that I had to redo it a couple times because there's something under the paint all wrinkled and it was really bad, so I had to redo it a couple times. I still think it turned out pretty good. I have the visor lights on it. Yeah. Only thing I do have to do, I gotta move the axles back. You can see the front axle is really close to the bumper, especially when it's sitting on the ground. It's like rubbing against the bumper. Same with the back axle, where they're not fully centered. So both axles got to go back a little bit, just slightly, for them to be centered. You can kind of see right here, there, and there, not centered. But yeah, I still think it turned out pretty good. And then you put the camper in the bed. Looks real good. But yeah, there's the crew cab. Now we'll go with the single cab dolly. This would be this is a 2019 Greenlight. Started as a crew cab, cut it down to a single cab. I think it turned out really good, being that I never done something like this before. Being that I had to cut the very back of the cab off to get the pillar, and then the front part of the cab, front half. I think it turned out pretty good. There's some little things in it that could have turned out better. But yeah, I still think it turned out pretty good. Have the ranch hand bumper and brush guard on it. I have mirrors on it. Actually, I found a different parts truck there was already blue, so I have the blue mirrors off of that already. I have all that. I didn't realize it, but I put a bad windshield in. The windshield I used had stuff all over it. So I could pop that out and just glue a new one in. I'll probably do that. But it's not that bad. I put on a, what's it called, ranch hand back bumper on it. I got the back bumper and the front bumper off of Shapeways. I still have to make a new exhaust tip for it. Also, as you can see, I painted the whole frame gray, made it look real good. actually these frames, the supporting pieces, the glued both halves of the frame, are actually the back half of the side steps. I just glued them back on instead of cutting extra metal and stuff to fill it in. I just did that. Looks pretty good. I painted the tail lights in and everything. Cab lights. Paint turned out pretty good. Painted interior and everything. Looks real good. Have a headed rack in it. And also a welder that this is my first attempt at designing a welder, just trying to get my sizing and everything right. I just have to print a couple of my newer models I've made for it. But yeah, this is my first attempt at the welder. Turned out pretty good. Fully designed by myself. But yeah, this is this truck. We'll go to this guy now. So I have a 70s body style Ford. This one, you might recognize it. It's a camper special. Actually, the truck this camper came off of. I had it on my fair project. It was lowered at the stock height. I took it. I didn't really like how low it was, so I took it. I lifted it, put the stock tires back on. So it has a stock wheels and tires on it. Put a toolbox in the back. Actually painted bed liner in this time. Gave it a little more weathering on the roof and stuff. Made it look a little better. Because the paint was all beat up already and wasn't the best from when I got it. So I just weathered it a little more. It rolls pretty good. Something wrong with this tire, it won't stay on the rim. But yeah, rolls pretty nice. But yeah, just have a toolbox in there right now. Yeah, I like it. Just an old farm truck. And then the last truck I got is the 80s, the late 80s and real early 90s body style. Yeah, the newer green light, I guess, casting they came out with. I just took these running boards, side steps off, being that where they were stock were too far in, so they didn't stick out at all. They are completely tucked underneath the body. So I took them, pulled them out a little bit and glued them back in. So now they're where they're supposed to be on both sides. Before, they were tucked underneath the truck and you really couldn't even see them. So now I have them where they're supposed to be. Didn't do anything else to this truck. But yeah, I got a couple more of these. I'm gonna start probably building them, repainting and stuff. But yeah. Oh, something else I got. Started printing these little burn barrels. Just took a barrel file I found, cut the top out of it, and then printed it, painted it. This one, the bottom broke out of it, so it's just a thing. Then I took a piece of I took a cotton ball, ripped it up a little bit, and then put it in. Looks like there's smoke coming out of it. Yeah, it's a good bit of smoke right now, but yeah, you can take it out, put a little piece of wood in, whatever. But yeah, this one has the bottom in still. Just painted them whatever color I wanted. And yeah, little burn barrel. Yeah, that's everything I've got new right now. I'm gonna do a truck update with all my trucks as soon as I find them all. I have some packed away in different totes and stuff. But yeah, once I get them all back out, I'll do a full truck update with all of my newer ones, or with all of them. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.